days, you don't take your father to be anything. You are rebellious. Rebellious. And when you come into the church, it's the same thing about spiritual sons. I remember a young man came to me some time ago. He used to belong to, I'll say it, though it's in public. He used to belong to Winners Chapel, working under Bishop David Oyedepo. Then he came to me and said, Brother Eastwood, I need your prayers. I said, why? He said, I was in Winners, but now I can see that the mandate God gave to Bishop Oyedepo is the same commission God has given to me. So I'm leaving Bishop Oyedepo to start my own prayers, my own ministry, and I need your prayer. I looked at the man. I said, you know what? Let me see you another time. This was about 3 years ago. I've never seen him again. I said, me, even if I'm a fool, I should lay hands on something which is living Bishop Oyedepo. I'm a fool, but not like that. Idea, a Daniel free Oyedepo in some. This man who can gather 500,000 people in a convention, I should go and lay my hands. Didn't I read the Bible which says, don't lay hands on any man suddenly, neither become a partaker of anybody's sins? I will not lay hands on a housefly that jumps out of the house of Bishop Oyedepo. No. I'll just tell the housefly, bye-bye. Oh, come on, clap like you are not rebellious. Clap like you are not rebellious. You know, look at that. In the last days, perilous times shall come. Men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, proud, boasters, blasphemers, disobedient unto parents. And he said, without natural, unthankful and unholy, without natural affection. These people don't have natural affection. No natural affection. Then watch this. Truce breakers. They break an agreement. That is how they can be ordained, and they will swear an oath and break it the following day, and nobody can say anything. The other day I was talking to Papa, and he was talking about some arrangement he was trying to be in action, to do in action. And I said, I've been there before. When branches find it very difficult to submit. I got tired years ago, and I said, everybody take your own before you kill me early. And when I looked at myself, because of my height, I didn't want to die early because it to take a long time to make a coffin for this height. I said, Modia, sorry na Modia Monfa Nkwana Munyami di. Am I teaching anything? He said, without natural affection, truce breakers. Truce breakers is when you go into an agreement and you break it. False accusers. And sometimes when they are leaving, they don't leave quietly. All kinds of accusations. You hear some of the things and you are wondering, are you the one they are talking about, or they are talking about somebody else? False accusers. Despisers of those that are good. When you look at this one, you may think it's talking about despisers of people that are good. But this scripture actually means despisers of good. That is, they hate anything which is good. They hate anything that is good. Next one. Traitors. Traitors. Heady. High-minded. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God. Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. Next one says, these people, they have a form of godliness. They deny the power thereof. And he said, from such, turn away. I came here to tell you people that this scripture is not about unbelievers. This is what we have in the church. And these are the things that have turned the gold in the church into brass. We are working brass Christianity in the church. That is why everything is so hard. When we are crying for fire, the fire doesn't come down. But Elijah stood there and he was a pure man. And Elijah said, the God that answered by fire, let him be God. And the fire fell on the sacrifice, and the fire fell on the wood, and the fire fell on the stones, and the fire lit up the water. So I came here to declare to somebody that I want the kind of fire that will fall on me first. I want the fire that will purify my heart. I want the fire that will cleanse my body. I want the fire that produces holiness. I want the fire that produces righteousness. I want the fire. Listen, we are all praying for the presence of God, and I want to end up with this. We are praying for the presence of God. One day I asked the Lord, Lord, why don't we have your presence in the church? He said, my son, you don't have my presence in the church because I love my children. I said, if you love us, then you will give us your presence. He said, no, I love you so much I stay away, because if I come into your midst, many would die. He asked me, how many Ananias and Sapphira do you want to carry out of your church? I said, none. He said, if I come, that is what I would do. How many Korahs do you want the ground to open and the ground will swallow them up because of rebellion? I said, none. He said, that is why I don't come there. Jesus. Oceans.